Hello and welcome to Bay Founded Fortunes. My name is Natalie. I'm an empath, intuitive card reader, a visionary as well, and I'm here to do the monthly reading for the month of October 2018 for the sign of Leo, the Lion. May he forever roar. To start, before I shuffle, brand new candle here for me. If you were new to the channel, this is Intuitive Candle. 100% soy based. This one is called Dragon's Lair. Smells wonderful. I can't describe the scent, but it's nice. The Dragon's Lair. And these are 100% handcrafted soy-based candles, 2 wicks, a 40-plus hour clean burn on them. Every scent under the rainbow you can think of that they offer, plus other things as well. And when the wax melts down, you're left with these beautiful, beautiful reveals. They're just gorgeous. Trees of life, all kinds of those. Like here's another one. I have a third one somewhere too. Pendulums. And this is the one I'm currently using is Lilith. My pendulums have started to name themselves. Red carnelian, it's just gorgeous. Anyway, they're running a promotional code right now. You get 10% off your whole order if you use the promo code BOFF10. Bay of Founded Fortunes and the number 10. So go to intuitivecandles.com. All right, let's get into it here. Okay, Leo, what kind of... Our readings are crazy this month. I'm just like, I cringe at the thought of the next one. Like, it's one... October's a very deep, in-depth kind of month. A lot of introspection going on with people. Changing their ways of living, their ways of thinking. Big changes, huge changes for some. Like life-altering, upside down, I don't even recognize it, kind of changes, like what's going on. It's heavy stuff. Heavy. It's October, and I guess nobody's coming out unscathed. I think there was one reading that was fairly good, and the rest just all, I don't know. I got the private readings all piling up, and I'm hoping the private readings, there'll be something different. The private readings are not for a month. They're indefinite, really. Time frames do come up, but there's a lot of growth. Not getting there the easy way. Do you know what I mean? Your lessons are coming, and they're not all that pleasant, but you'll survive them. Everybody will. That's what I got from just about every reading. All right, I'm going to take and cut the deck now. And I'm going to consult with Lilith to see if these indeed are your cards, Leo. As this deck stands, Lilith, are the top 5 cards, the cards that are meant for this spread for the month of October 2018 for the sign of Leo the Lion. So general reading for Leo the Lion for October 2018 are the top 5 cards, the cards that are meant for this spread. There she goes. Thank you. You may stop. Beautiful. Beautiful. She's working really, really well today. Oh, okay, guys. Bring you down here. Back a little bit. There we go. Okay. Very first card. You're over... No way. Huh. He came up in the previous reading. And it was the first card, your overall energy. Second card, new beginnings, the Fool, in your finances and wealth. Card number 3, your hearth, your home, your love, that good stuff. We've got Knight of Wands, activity. Better pull them down a bit, you can't see them. There we go. Your challenges, should there be any for October? 10 of Wands, responsibility. Wow. Your reading's pretty close to Cancer. Okay, your last card, card number 5, final word in your monthly reading. Message from Spirit. 5 of Pentacles, abandonment. Okay. So there's your reading, guys. There's your cards right there. That's your spread. Okay. I'm going to pull you in a bit. Move these up a bit so I can get at them. And put the camera back. There we go. There. All right. So, the High Priest, what are you doing here again? I've got one reading after this, and it's the last one. If he shows up again, that's going to be too much. He's a good card. This is your overall energy. You're looking to learn. He is the educator. He is the teacher of tarot. He's the educator. He stays very, very wise man, our spirit entity. He stands in the portal that separates our world from the other world, the other dimension that we all have this connection to. He stands with a foot right in the middle, with a foot in each world, so he knows, sees all, he knows everything. This is a good energy to have on your side. This is going to be like your best friend that's going to be with you through the whole month of October. This energy of being led, of learning, teachings, you being taught. Traditions could come into play for some of you, backgrounds and traditions, and traditional beliefs. There's also ceremonies and unity, which would pretty much indicate probably a marriage for somebody here. And you find kind of like at the last, it's the last guns fired, as they say. You find out that there's going to be all these restrictions. You're marrying somebody out of your own background, as they are with you. Your life is very different to them, and their life is very different to you. You're going to be finding out there's going to be some restrictions laid down. It's just the way it works. It's their traditional beliefs, kind of a thing. This goes male or female, doesn't matter. Values, moral values, family values are going to be coming to the forefront as well. Spirituality is going to get very strong for you. Being your own authoritarian, setting rules for yourself. I had this earlier with another reading. You're setting boundaries and rules. Rules for yourself, not anybody else. These are self-implied, self-applied rules to get you through the month of October. I'm hearing the beginning stages of some kind of a thing that you're getting ready to start. You know, it could be your own business, because I'm feeling it's something in along there. You're getting ready and you're preparing. And again, I'm getting this slow, careful, methodical movements. Attention to every little bit of detail. I'm hearing that for you as well. It's overwhelming almost. It's just like, whoa. Any slower, you'd be going backwards. Like, this is a slow process. Something that somebody's doing. I can't see what it, but I feel almost like they're about to, I hear the word debut. You're going to debut something. I don't know. Not getting anything else. That's pretty much it for that card, your overall energy. Your next card, interesting. Good card, the Fool. New beginnings. New beginnings in your finances and in your wealth. So this is fantastic, really. When this card shows up, it's showing you, Leo, that you're on the brink of a brand new path now. For some of you, remember, this is a general reading. It may not resonate with everybody. It'll resonate with some, but not everyone. But for some of you, Leo, there's a wonderful opportunity waiting just on the outer fringe of your life right now. It's not quite been brought to you yet, but it's there. It's there. There's a good opportunity for some of you. With this card as well, destiny's coming into play, which means what I see, what I feel that it means is that destiny, the universe is coming down and giving you a little nudge to the left, a little nudge to the right. It's making sure you stay on the path. Here's another message. And even though, and that's a new crow. It's one of the babies. He sounds weird. Even though you're being, and you're going to think you are too, you're going to kind of pick up on what's going on here. Like, because you're seeing synchronicities and coincidences and all these things. And here it is. It's the universe is slowly nudging you one way or the other. It'll even maybe, I was going to say, throw blocks in the way to make you late to where you think you're going, so that you arrive on time to where you're supposed to be. If that makes any sense. It makes sense to me. I understand that. But you're deliberately being held back at some point. Not for everybody, but there could be blocks thrown in there that stops. And you're thinking, I'm on a deadline. I got to meet this deadline. The universe is holding you back, making you late on purpose, so you arrive on time where you're supposed to be. What is written into your destiny. So, excuse me. It was a bad tickle. So follow when you're aware. If you think you're being led, follow your destiny as far as your work goes. All your relationships as well. Let your intuition be your guide, mostly for the month of October. New business deals being struck up. That's going to generate some more money. Just make sure that you pay attention to your dreams. Any visions or dreams that you have. The universe will come through that way and try to talk to you and try to show you. Also, make sure that you remain very, very grounded and very, very focused on what it is that you're doing. That's really important. If you want to generate more income, these are the things you have to do. You have to really get into it, throw yourself into whatever your money-making thing is. Stay focused on your goals. Don't be afraid for changes for yourself, almost to the point of reinventing some things about yourself that weren't like that before. These are new things. And people are, your mate, your spouse, your kids. What's wrong? Like, that's weird. They never do that. It's going to be, you do, and they're going to be like, you're coming out with things that are totally opposite to where you used to be, stands and issues and stuff like this. You are almost reinventing yourself, and it seems very, very natural for you. But there is a bright, bright future in the very near future. A bright, bright future on the horizon. This could be new territory for you, for some of you, okay? Doing something you've never ever done before. And somebody may be taking a big trip, overland or sea. So you're going to be driving a mode of transportation on the ground compared to, a ship, a cruise maybe. I don't know. But here's the thing with this card. You let yourself be led by your intuition. Don't walk blindly, because that's what the Fool kind of indicates, blindly. But you can take signs around you, which will make the journey a lot safer for you, like he's done. He's watching those dolphins dive in there. If they can dive in there and not get hurt, then he can too. He's diving into unknown waters. But he likes what he sees. That's the message and the advice for you. If you see something, situation, a thing, whatever it is, and you like it, and it looks good, your intuition says it's all good, then go ahead and dive right in. Go ahead, dive right in. Listen to your intuition. Your keywords are risk and innocence, departures, a new pathway, discovering things that are going to change you. There's just things that are going to make a little twist within you. Maybe you're ready for this. Some of you have been saying, there's some things about myself I want to change, I want to work on personality-wise, habits, this kind of thing. Become, little things like, some people don't like shaking hands. They don't like that contact right off, physical touching with a total stranger. It maybe is something you always kind of like, you put your hands down and you kind of pretend you don't see the hand being extended to you. You look away. That's for somebody. And you start small. All right. Next person I meet, no matter who they are, I will shake their hand. I'll touch them. Total, complete stranger, skin to skin. Ugh. This is what you're thinking. I don't feel that way. I shake hands all the time. A lot of times I'm the first one to put my hand out. So anyways, that you start small with little things like this. After a while, all these walls that we have up to protect where we are, who we are, the way we are, they start to soften. The walls are going to soften, allowing a new energy to come into your life. That is just for you and you alone. And it has to do with you growing, thriving, the whole 9 yards. It's beautiful, really. Your words were departure, a new pathway, journeys, discovery. It's starting over. A lot of stuff going on there. In your financial sector. It's just, there's a lot of stuff. But I feel real strongly somebody is making a debut, an opening. It just reminds me of something like that. So your next card we have here is in your hearth and your home, your family. We've got the Knight of Wands in activity. Good stuff. It being wands, and wands are all about the fire signs, passion, a lot of passion. High activity with this card. He's fantastic. So, all parts of your life, when this card show up, all parts of your life are going to receive. There it is, the new energy. The new energy coming through with the Fool. And you allowing, and the walls softening, come buckling a little bit. It's wonderful. You're going to get very busy for a little while with the first part of whatever this is that you've embarked on. But you're going to be very, very busy with all your all modes of communication, phone, text, emails, all of that, meetings. And you will be making progress and moving forward. What a wonderful thing, which in turn gives you a wonderful home life. Absolutely fantastic. Progress made in your work, your projects, your love. Some of you may be moving house. Well, I'm moving on up, right? That kind of thing. Enough money flow, you're looking at living somewhere else. It's taking you into a new tax bracket, we'll say. The advice for this card for you is to choose where you put your time and where you put your energy. All right? This is a gift coming in for you, this brand new fresh energy. Use it wisely. Don't be frivolous with it. Don't spread yourself too thin and scattered all over the place. Keep your focus, but be aware as well what's going on. Stay grounded so that you don't lose touch. But you can go ahead and throw yourself into whatever this thing is. It's very strange. Don't waste your energy. Stay grounded. If you do, you will meet with success in whatever you're embarking on. Keywords: energy, movement, passion, focus, balance, communication, relationships. All right, card number 4. Long reading. Your challenges. Yeah. Whatever it is that some of you are embarking on this new thing, you're going to be feeling an overwhelming sense of responsibility, of holding up your end of things, of meeting the expectations of other people. You're feeling a bit of the pressure, but I'm feeling excitement as well is in there. There's pressure, there's excitement, there's giddiness, nervous excitement. It's all from the 10 of Wands, and the 10s are all about completion, meeting a target, meeting a goal, coming to the end of something. In your case, in this reading, it's the end of whatever this is. If it's a new job or opening your new business, or putting on a, I don't know, putting on a play or something. I haven't, but I just hear it's opening day, it's open house, it's debut. That's what I'm hearing over and over again. So, yeah, responsibility, feelings of overwhelmed, thinking and wondering, geez, I'm not so sure now that I'm in the thick of it all. But you're going to be okay, because I'm feeling that very, very strongly for you. You're going to be feeling the pressure. For some of you are going to get overwhelmed, Leo. And you got to get a rein on that, because you're going to be feeling like there's pressure. Most of it's self-induced. You worry about what your family thinking about you, and you feel, but here it is. You're the one carrying the stress into the house. So if there's stress in the house, at home, with the family, you have to always, they come first before, I don't care what else you got going on, there's a problem, but you're carrying most of it in. You're the culprit. Because of the stress you're feeling, and you're not so sure. Be sure. Why are you doubting yourself now? After putting in all the work that you've put in, all the energy that you've poured into whatever this is, why would you get weak now and go, I changed my mind, I'm not going to do it? Why would you do that? Follow through. Life is full of beautiful surprises. Follow through, and something wonderful will come out of it. Have faith. Put more trust in the universe. And, well, if you let it, it'll drain your energy. It'll take everything. You're just trying to be too many things all at the same time. There's your challenges, is to get a grip on your life. Get back in control and feel that control. And I'm in control of my own life. I'm doing pretty good, too. Got a roof over my head. I got food in my fridge. My bills are paid. I got what I need. I've got a few wants. And that's wonderful. But your family, if there's an upset or there's stress in the home, that's coming through really strong for you guys. You've got to settle that back down. Like I said, you're carrying it home. So reassure your family of what's going on. Keep them up to date. Tell them what's going on. Tell them why you're stressed, and you don't mean to be bringing it into the house and taking it home with you. But take care of them first. Your last card, your message from Spirit, the Five of Pentacles. And I don't like the fives at all in tarot. Not in this deck anyway. Financial changes coming up. Financial change is usually brought on by separation, breakup, the ending of something, the ending of a relationship. For some of you, though, here's the upside. For some of you, you have this big fear of being abandoned, of being isolated, of being alone in the world, living in grinding poverty, going hungry, going cold. I mean, you got the whole Norman Rockwell thing, painting going on there. Bundled over 3 little hot coals trying to keep yourself warm, right? No. That's not your reality for any of you. As a matter of fact, it's not your reality. But some of you are feeling like that. It's my hugest fear. And for some reason, some of you are feeling unsettled. It's not like Leo to be. Leo is always so sure of everything. Leo can be very dominant. Leo can be a leader. It's not like Leo to fold in on themselves. So something's off here. And it's time for you to examine that and ask yourself, what's going on? This is your message from Spirit. All right? Is your glass half full? Is your glass half empty? Is your glass refillable? I like the middle one. The third one. Glass of life refillable. Of course it is. And, if you find you're at the half mark and there's nothing more coming, you're the one that's stopping it. There's nobody else stopping it. It's you. It's all got to do with your inner. See, when we feel things, if we're feeling this fear, and it's a real fear in you. What happens if I lose all my money? What happens if I end up on the street? What happens if I end up poor, living in the gutter? What happens? Those are real fears for a lot of people, and it's panic attack because your emotions are so strong. So your body responds. And guess what else responds? The universe. It responds to what's going on, especially in the more emotion, the more feeling. Oh boy, you can actually create that kind of reality if you get stuck there. You need to take on a new way of thinking. You need to look at your life differently, from a different perspective. I don't know how many of you can separate yourself from yourself. What I mean by that, stand back, have an objective mind, and look at yourself in your life like you're on the outside looking in, almost like you are your own best friend. What would your best friend say about your life? That it's wonderful, that it's good. These are things you need to examine. So some of you are going to go through separation, a breakup, and that's your biggest fear because you're thinking it's going to change the money flow situation. So some of your keywords here, they are rejection, feeling rejection. Some tears over a relationship. Taking risks as well with this card. I don't know what else to say about it, really. A lot of interest, but this has been going on with every flipping reading. I got one more to do, so I'm expecting more of the same. They're not the same cards, but the message is coming through. I don't know. Maybe we transition between summer and fall, and we get quiet in fall because we know that the dark of winter's coming on us. So that could be it. We're coming closer to Christmas, the New Year, in my part of the world. And a lot of people, they start in October and they start thinking about next year. That could be what's going on with everybody too. We're all caught up in the energy. You got the retrogrades. I thought I was going to see all this love and mushy stuff going on in the readings. That's not what's happened at all. Jeez, because Venus is retrograde on the 5th till November 19th or something like that. But anyway, I might be wrong on the bottom date, but it's October 5th. So anyway, if you liked the reading, I hope you liked it. I hope you did. I hope you took something from it. If you want a personal reading with me, look down below under this window, and you'll see in the Show More section. Read through. It gives you a little bit of a tidbit and a taste on how it works. Send me the email, and we'll take it from there. Also, we have a group on Facebook. It's closed and it's private, and it's a beautiful atmosphere. Come on in. Warm welcome to you all. So I think that's about it. Yep, that's it. That's it. Tootswit. If you're looking for me and I'm not right here in Bay of Fundy Fortunes, you'll find me walking down below at the cove, on the beach, along the water's edge. They bring the highest, mightiest tides on the whole planet. It is the beautiful and the bountiful Bay of Fundy, and it's a big one. And I'll tell you this, no matter where you find me, I've always got one eye waiting for the next change of tides. Keep the peace in. Share that love and that light out from the peace that you're holding inside yourself. Smile at a stranger. Open a door. Do one good gesture every day. Maybe that next person will pay it forward. I wish you the best of the best, Leo. It's in the month of October. A lot of stuff going on. One more to go. And you guys are done. Best wishes. Bye for now.